This portion of Local Lifestyles is sponsored by HPC of Western Kentucky.
That's coming up in just a minute. The Mayor's Interfaith Council is gathering together and inviting you to a wonderful opportunity to celebrate Thanksgiving and do a little give back. Rabbi Gary Mazo is here to share the event details, and it's good to see you as always.
Good to see you, Andy. Thanks.
So let's talk a bit about the Mayor's Interfaith Council. What was the story and history behind that, and how did this particular idea come to light?
So we had been doing Interfaith Thanksgiving services over the last 10 years through One God, One Community.
Yes.
And that was it was a smaller group, a few congregations that came together. And Adrian Brooks, Pastor Brooks, my dear friend, he and I sat down with Mayor Terry right after she was elected. And we came to her with the idea that we really felt we could expand the interfaith efforts in town beyond the 4 or 5 congregations to really cover the entire city. And she loved the idea. It was one of her projects in the first 100 days. So she commissioned the Mayor's Interfaith Advisory Committee. And we have, you know, when the table's full, we have 15, 16 people, and you've been there.
I have been, and it's really uplifting.
You know, in the years that I've been here, it's the biggest collection of faith leaders that I've ever seen working together. And we have virtually every faith in the city represented. And this year in particular, to be able to have an interfaith service of giving thanks, you know, 2 weeks after a very contentious election, at a time when the community and the country is so divided, to be able to bring the whole community together and to say the thread that unites us is so much greater than anything that might divide us. And together we have an awful lot for which to be thankful, and we can work together to do the good work that needs to be done in the city.
And there's so much work to be done, and this is an opportunity to be up close and personal with people. Maybe their ideas and faith beliefs are different than yours, and get to have a conversation.
Absolutely.
So there's a program.
There is a program. So we're going to have, many of us will be speaking, sharing remarks, sharing prayers. There'll be music. So there's a full program, and I think people will also see that there's a real commonality, you know, amongst our faiths, that, you know, things that I might say, people of a Christian or Muslim background will say, boy, we have something just like that in our tradition.
Right.
And we see that every time we get together, how much we really have in common.
Great reminder. And where will we be, Gary?
We're going to be at the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints on Covert Avenue in Evansville. The advertisement is all over Facebook. I think you've got the graphic that you can put up as well. 6:30 Wednesday evening. The mayor has asked that we bring, you know, socks and hats and gloves, part of her drive to give back this holiday season. So we're going to tack that onto this program as well, and hopefully just bring people together and experience a little bit of unity and maybe community building that we so desperately need. And
this is just open to everyone.
Absolutely.
And do we need to make a reservation or tell somebody you're coming? Just come on?
Apparently there are plenty of seats, so there's plenty of room. Just come on in and join us.
But what an opportunity to sit with the community and be encouraged and uplifted. And more events will be coming from the Interfaith Council.
Absolutely, absolutely. And those will all be, you know, published online.
All right. As we say, stay tuned. Thank you, Rabbi.
Thanks, Andy.
We'll be back with more Local Lifestyles right after this. See you soon.